Go ahead and lie back. Allow the legs to drop open, release your arms at your sides. Your palms will face up here. Close the eyes. And just take a few moments to just settle in. So to rest in Shavasana. You can allow yourself to be supported by your mat. Take a deep breath in here, and as you exhale, send it all the way down to your toes. See if you can start working your way up your body. Imagine a warm ray of light, the sunshine, starting at your feet and then working its way up to your ankles, warming your shins, knees, your calves, your thighs, all the way up to your hips, your back, your belly, your chest, arms at your sides, hands. And then working its way all the way up to your shoulders, your neck, your head. Starting to bring some movement to the body, just feeling the fingers here, moving the toes. Take a little circle of the ankles. You're bending the elbows and taking a little circle of the wrists. And as you're ready, taking the arms up overhead and just taking this good morning stretch, reaching your fingers all the way down to your toes. And release the fingers from here. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, just go ahead and bend the right knee in towards your chest. As you inhale here, go ahead and re-extend the arms, lengthening that leg, and then bend your left knee in toward your chest. Just going back and forth a couple of times, moving on your breath. Inhaling the arms back up overhead. Exhale, all the right knee in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop the left knee in. And the next time you hug that right knee in toward your chest, go ahead and stay right here. Use your upper body strength to give it a hug. Start to release through the front of that hip, and then we'll start some circles here. Just letting that low back press down into the floor and then peel away. Do a couple circles in one direction, and then just reversing that circle. So moving in the opposite direction. Then the next time you draw your knee into your chest, scoot your hips a bit to the right, dropping it across the body here. And then allow the weight of that right shoulder to release into the floor. Take a breath in. Exhale, taking this rest. One more breath. And then go ahead and unwind here. We'll come to the back. Slide your hands back behind this right thigh. And just lengthen through the right leg. So bending the knee in, and then lengthen your leg. And just move through that. A couple more times, moving on the breath. So moving from your knee joint here. And the next time you lengthen that leg, go ahead and hold. And then keeping the hands back behind the thighs, slide them up to the calf. Kind of peel your upper body away from the floor. Draw your forehead toward your knee. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, fully extend through that leg. Slowly lowering all the way down to the floor. And then just take a moment Feel the difference in the hips. That right leg might feel a little longer than the left. And as you're ready, take the arms back up overhead, reaching from fingers to toes. Good morning stretch here. Take the opposite and release the fingers if you can remember. And this time, give that left knee a hug. And then re-extend that leg, reach the arms up overhead, and give the right knee a hug. Just going back and forth here, inhaling. Inhaling, arms back up. Exhale, draw right knee in. And then the next time that you hug this left knee in toward the chest, just hold. Take a couple of breaths here, just to release through the front of the hip, using that upper body strength to draw it in. And then start your circle. Once again, letting the low back press down into the floor and feel away. Go for a couple of circles in one direction here. And then go ahead and reverse that circle, so coming in the opposite direction. And the next time you hug your knee into your chest, scoot your hips a bit to the left this time. Dropping the knee across the body, setting up for this twist. You can allow the weight of that left shoulder blade to release into the floor. Take a breath in here. Exhale, twisting out. One more deep inhale. Exhale as you twist. And we'll unwind here, coming back onto the back. Sliding the hands back behind that left thigh this time, lengthen the leg. And then bend the knee. And lengthen all the way through that leg. And then bend the knee in. And go through that a couple more times, just moving on the breath. Inhale as you stand. Exhale to bend. And the next time that you extend through that leg, holding on to this. Stay with the hands back behind the thigh, or sliding over to the calf, or toward your knee. Feeling the upper body away, take a breath here. And as you exhale, fully extending through that left leg, lengthening it toward that opposite wall. Nice and slow, releasing all the way down. And then just allow the legs drop open here. Take a moment just to feel the difference in your hips. Maybe that left leg feels longer this time. And we'll take both arms back up overhead, and this time bend both knees in here, bringing both knees in toward the chest. And then extend through the legs. Bend them in. The next time that you extend your legs, you'll hover a few inches away from the mat. And the next time you bend the knees in, draw your nose toward your knees. And re-extend, so waking up the abdominals a bit, pulling everything in toward the midline of the body here. And the next time that you bend the knees in, pull the upper body away from the floor, draw your nose to your knees and just rock back a little along the spine here, and we'll rock back and forth. And like a nice little spine massage. The next time you rock up, I'm going to rock up to a seat, and we'll bring some padding up underneath the seat here. Close the eyes, take a moment. Into your breath. And then settling in, you can find that lymph up to the crown of the head as you do simply sitting bones down into the floor. Starting to allow the breath to deepen here as we inhale, expanding the lungs and the belly. And exhale, allowing the lungs and belly to deplete. Take the palms together over the heart, bring your thumbs right to heart center. And then dragging the thumbs to lift the breastbone. Take a moment, allowing an intention to rise. And we'll seal that intention with the sound of 3 things. So inhaling. Take a breath in. Exhale your breath and just release your hands here. Open your eyes and we'll walk the hands out in front of you here. Allow the elbows to drop toward the floor. And then from there, make like you're dragging the floor towards you. From there, allow your heart to lift. And then as you exhale, think of rounding through your spine. Bring your chin to your chest, press into the hands, reach the low back toward the wall behind you. As you inhale, the belly will drop. Lift your heart as you exhale, pressing into the floor, round through the spine. Reach the low back toward the back wall. See if you can allow your pelvis to become involved. So tilting the pelvis forward as you inhale, and as you exhale, rounding the spine, chin to the chest, pelvis rocks back. Once again, broaden across the collarbones here, allow the heart to lift. A little bit of a back bend. This time as you exhale, round your spine. Go ahead and peel up, stacking one vertebrae on top of another, reaching the arms up here like you're taking off your shirt. We'll take a twist to the right. Inhale, grow a little bit taller, lengthening the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, setting yourself up for a twist. So inhale, grow tall. Creating length here, creating space. Exhale, think of twisting into that space you just created. One more breath. And then staying in this twist here, take the other arm alongside you or take a side bend in that other direction. Keep the chest turning up here, sideways long. Take a breath. We'll sweep this hand down. Find your other knee, and from here, fold over and just relax the back of the neck. As you inhale, bring your hands up by the shoulders here, lengthen the belly. And on an exhale, round the spine from here, folding forward. As you inhale, belly lengthens, elbows lift. Exhale, round and fold forward. One more like that. Inhale, lengthening through the belly. Exhale as you fold. On the next breath in, we'll go ahead and unwind the arms. And then backstroke your arms all the way back behind you. Coming onto the fingertips here, just bend the elbows a bit. Lift your heart from there, lift your chest. A little bit of a back bend. One more breath. Exhale. And then rock back your sitting bones here and just switch the crossing of the legs. So bring that other shin in front. Walk the hands back out. Spread through the fingers. Allow the elbows to drop toward the floor. From here, lengthen the belly. Make like you're dragging the floor towards you. As you exhale, pressing into the hands, around the spine, press the floor away. As you inhale, the belly will lift. The belly will lengthen, the heart will lift. Exhale, pressing into the floor, round through the low back. Move through that a couple more times. So kind of like a cat and cow for the spine, broadening across the collarbones, lift the chest. Exhale, press the floor away, getting that stretch into the low back. One more, the belly lengthens. This time as you press the floor away, go ahead and allow the fingertips to drag across your mat. Engage in the abdominal, stacking one vertebrae on top of another. Sweep your arms. And on an exhale, take a twist to your left this time. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. Crown of the head reaches to the ceiling. Exhale, ridge wrapping around the head and neck will follow. Inhale, creating space here, creating length. And then deepening that twist. One more breath. From here, stay in the twist. Take this other arm, bring it alongside the ear. Take a side bend in that opposite direction. Keep the chest turning up here, sideways long. Take a breath. We'll sweep this hand down. Find your other knee. From here, fold over, relax the back of the neck. Keep the hands up by the shoulders, or this time wrapping the one arm up underneath, Paradasana arms. Exhale as you round. Inhale, peeling up, creating length through the belly. A little bit of a back bend to your heart lifts. Exhale, round the spine, folding forward. One more like that. Inhale, belly lengthening. Elbows lift. Exhale. Curl the tail under as you round the spine. The next breath in, we'll unwind the arms. Backstroking your arms all the way back behind you. Come to fingertips here. Lift your heart and lift the chest. Stay here. Peel the hips away. One more breath in. Exhale, releasing down. Sliding off of your blanket if you're on one. And we'll come on to hands and knees. So bring your hips and knees in line. We'll stack your shoulders and the wrists. And then spread the fingers here. See if you can press down into the floor with your finger pads and knuckle pads. Start your cat-cow the spine. So dropping the belly and extending the heart as you breathe in. As you breathe out, rounding up to the spine, curl the tail under. The belly will drop from here, the heart lifts. As you exhale, pressing into the hands again, like you're pressing the floor away. And then just moving on your own breath. On your own timing here, starting to warm up the spine. And starting to connect your breath here with the movement. You can linger a little bit longer and pat or pal, whatever kind of feels good for your body this morning. And then the next time that you curl the tail under and around the spine, as you inhale, extend that right leg back behind you. And then as you exhale, draw the nose toward the knee and pull the belly up and in. So re-extend. And then round, curl the tail under here. 2 more like that. Moving with your breath. 1 more, lengthen through the belly. Exhale, curl the tail under. From here, we'll reach the legs straight back behind you. Go ahead and externally rotate through the hip joint. Turning out through the hip, you're gonna aim the knee toward that right elbow this time. And then reach it back. So coming toward the right elbow. And then reach it back. 2 more like that, nice and easy. The next time that you draw it toward the right elbow, go ahead and step the foot to the outside of the right hand. Slide the hands forward a bit and then sink into that front knee. And just start to settle in, so coming into a stretch for that front of that left hip. And you can bring blocks to the hands if you like. I'm just gonna go ahead and lengthen over that front leg. As you do, pull your hips back and then rebend and draw your heart forward. And go through that a couple more times. And then the next time that you rebend this knee, we'll go ahead and take a little circle here clockwise with the hips. So shifting the weight into that right hand and just circle the hips all the way back and around, lengthening through that leg. Do that a couple more times, take your time. You can take blocks, the hands as needed. The next time you rebend that knee, go ahead and shift the weight into the left hand and step your foot back, come back to all fours. We'll start to make our way through cat and cow once again. Extending the heart, and then rounding up through the spine. Moving on your breath. Taking your time to bring some attention or some awareness to parts of the body that feel stiff. You can send your breath into those areas. And then the next time that you round up through the spine, on your next breath in, we'll extend that left leg straight back. And then as you exhale, curl your tail under, so nose to your knee. Re-extend here, lengthen through the belly. And then curl your tail under, nose to your knee. We'll do that a couple more times. Rounding the spine, pull the belly up and in. And then the next time that you re-extend through that leg, reach the leg straight back behind you. And this time we'll aim the knee toward that left elbow. And we'll reach it back. So coming into external rotation through that hip joint. You're turning out on the hip. 2 more like that. Moving with the breath. Next time that you tuck the knee, go ahead and step your foot all the way to the outside of that left hand. And then readjust. So sink into the hips, slide the hands forward a bit. Take a moment here just to settle in. And then as you're ready, you can take blocks to the hands if you like. Go ahead and lengthen over that front leg, draw your hips back. And then rebend. And draw the hips back. And then rebend and move through that a couple more times. And then the next time that you rebend that front knee, this time circling over to the left, circling counterclockwise, go through a few circles with the hips. And we'll rebend that front knee, and a little lift to the belly here, step that foot back, come back to all fours, keeping the hands slightly forward here, tuck the toes under. Lifting your knees, go ahead and reach the hips up and back. And just make your way to downward facing dog. Pedaling the feet here, bending a knee and straightening a knee, just kind of waking up the backs of the legs, keeping things moving. And then the next time that you reach that left heel, roll over the top of that right foot. And then switch and roll over the top of the left foot here. So waking up the feet a bit. And then the next time you roll over the top of that right foot, take a little circle of the ankle here. One direction, and the other. We'll roll over the top of the left foot, same thing. And then from here, go ahead and lengthen the heels toward the mat. Press into the hands, actively moving the chest back toward the thighs, hips lifting up and back. From here, just lift the heels high and then lower the heels. Think of lengthening the heels toward the floor. So the heels will lift, the hips stay lifted, and then nice and easy, lengthening those heels toward the mat. One more time like that. Heels lift, and then lengthen the heels toward the floor. The next time that your heels lift, go ahead and round your spine and heel all the way out and come into a high plank. So bring your shoulders directly over top of your wrists here. Press into the hands, actively activate the thighs, take a breath. And on an exhale, let your thighs draw you back. And lift back up to downward dog. We'll do that again. So heels lift high. Pull the belly button in toward the spine and round the spine. Heel all the way out into a plank. Shoulders over the wrists, and then firm the belly and thighs. One long line crown of the head through the heels. And then as you exhale, think of your thighs drawing you back. Downward dog, one more. Lift the heels, heel forward, rounding the spine. Find that cat-like spine. Roll all the way out into a high plank. This time come forward to tippy toes to lower the knees. See if you can hug your elbows in and lower all the way onto your mat. Once you're here, heel the chest away and activate the legs. Just take a baby cobra, roll, rest the forehead on the mat, and then just heel the right side of the chest away. Look at that right shoulder. And then roll through the forehead. Feel the left side of the chest away and just roll back and forth a couple of times. Nice and easy. Waking up the spine. And then the next time you come back to the middle, tuck the toes, this time pressing into the hands. We'll draw the thighs up and back. Make your way to downward dog. Pedal in place one more time. And from here, allowing that pedaling to just become walking. So taking a walk all the way to the top of your mat. And we'll bend the knees a lot here. So you can allow your chest to just kind of collapse onto the thighs. Allow the weight of the head to be heavy. And then you can clasp the elbows back behind the knees here. Allow the chest to collapse toward the thighs. Bend into the knees. And then lift the hips high, letting the chest melt toward the thighs. And then do that a couple more times. Just bend the knees here. Allow the head to be heavy and allow the chest to collapse toward the thighs. Lift the hips. One more. This time we'll lift the hips and then just release the hands. And you can take a little sway side to side. Bring up the side body a bit. Come to rest in the middle. And then from here, bending into that left knee. Take the left hand underneath the nose. Right hand to your sacrum. Reach this right arm up, make a fist, and just take a little circle one way. And then the other. Rounding down to lengthen out through those fingertips. Go ahead and lengthen through that leg. This time bend into the right knee. Take that right hand underneath the nose. Take this left hand to the sacrum. Turn the chest up and then extend through that left arm. Make a fist with that hand and just take a little circle. Circle it the other way, opening up through the wrist. Reach out through the fingertips here. Turn the chest up. And then folding forward once again. And we'll soften the knees from here. Spread through the toes. Find a little lift through your belly and just make your way up to stand. So start from one vertebrae on top of another, rolling all the way up. Take a moment and just find Tadasana. So finding that grounding down to lift up. I'm going to readjust my mat. Lift all 10 toes away from the mat. Spread your toes here. See if you can bring them down one at a time. From the pinkies all the way to those big toes. One more time, lift all 10 toes, spread the toes. Pinkies all the way to the big toes, fanning them out. And then keeping that lift through the inner arch of the foot, let that travel up the leg, lift the kneecaps here, keep the quads, rock the tailbone down, and roll the shoulders down. We'll inhale the arms up, exhale here, folding forward, hinging from your hips. Lift the belly away from the thighs. Fold forward, soften your knees a bit, hinge from your hips, rise all the way up. And releasing the arms back down. Awesome. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, hinging from your hips, hold all the way forward over your legs. Long spine here, lengthening the belly. And then folding forward, ground the feet, sweep the arms. Rise all the way up to stand. And as you exhale, releasing your arms down. Awesome. This time, inhale, taking the arms up. Hinge from your hips, fold forward over the legs. We'll lengthen the belly here, keep the heart drawing forward. This time, stepping that right leg back and coming into a lunge. And then light on the fingertips here. So lifting that back thigh up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, stepping that left foot back to meet your right. Make your way to downward dog. Lift the heels high, glide forward and come into a plank, shoulders over the wrists. And then aim your chest forward, lowering the knees down here. See if you can hug your elbows in as you lower onto your belly. Activate the legs, heel the chest away, take a full breath, tucking the toes, pressing into the hands, thighs draw up and back to down dog. We'll send the right leg back, carefully stepping it all the way forward between the hands. Coming back to the fingertips here. As you exhale, step that left foot to meet your right, fold it. Grounding the feet here, take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. And breathing out. Tadasana. Inhale here, arms sweep. Hinge from your hips, fold forward. Lengthen the belly, this time heart draws forward. We'll take that left leg back and come into a lunge. And then light on the fingertips here, really draw the back thigh toward the ceiling. As you exhale, stepping that foot back to meet your other foot. Down dog, lift the heels high, glide forward into a plank, shoulders over the wrists. Aim the chest forward, lower the knees. Hug your elbows and lower all the way onto your belly. Activate the legs, let that support a little lift of the chest, cobra. Tucking the toes, pressing into the hands. Take your thighs up and back to down dog. Raise the left leg this time. Carefully bringing it forward between the hands, back fingertips. And as you exhale, step that right foot to meet your left, fold over. Grounding the feet, take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. And breathing out. Tadasana. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold forward. Long spine here, heart draws forward. Once again, taking the right leg back. See if you can lift the fingertips away from the floor this time. Find a little more activity through the legs. And then regrounding the palms, stepping that left foot back to meet your right. Downward facing dog. Lift your heels high, glide forward and go to plank. Lower the knees here, or to tippy toes, lower down halfway. And then rising into cobra or maybe upward dog. Exhaling back to downward dog. We'll raise the right leg, bend the knee around. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knees so you can pull the belly up and in. One more. This one's going to come all the way forward between the hands. Coming onto the fingertips here, float the arms all the way up, and we'll rise to a high lunge. And then settle into the hips a bit. Find this reach and extension up through the arms. Really draw the back thigh up toward the ceiling. Set your gaze here, find your breath. Take another breath in as you exhale. We'll take the hands down from heart center. Taking this left hand to the block of the floor, take the right arm up, open across the chest. Make a fist of this hand, take a little circle one way, and then the other. And then from here, reaching out for those right fingertips, grounding down through that left palm. Sweep the arm around alongside the ear, and then releasing your hands down either side of this front foot. You can use blocks here if you like, lift through the chest. As you exhale, lengthen all the way through that leg. As you rebound, the heart will draw forward. Exhale to lengthen. 2 more. Moving on your breath. On this last one, we'll lengthen all the way through this front leg, maybe hopping the back foot in a bit. Soften the face here. Relax the jaw. Take another deep inhale. Exhale it out. Rebend your front knee, heart draws forward. Stay with fingertips or hands over the heart. Pouring your weight into your right foot. Left foot comes to meet it. Fold over. Ground your feet here. Take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. And breathing out. Tadasana. Inhale, the arms reach up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, hinge from your hips. Long spine, heart draws forward. This time the left leg will step back. And then see if you can lift the fingertips away from the floor. Engaging that back thigh from here, stepping that right foot back to meet the left, downward dog. Lift the heels high, glide forward into a plank. Come forward to tippy toes, lower the knees or lower halfway. Rising into cobra, upward. Exhale, down dog. This time we'll raise the left leg. Bend the knee and round. Re-extend. Nose to your knee, so pull the belly up and round your back. One more. This one's going to come all the way forward between the hands. Bring on the fingertips here, rise to a high lunge. And then soften your face. Relax the jaw. See if you can set the gaze at one still point on your breath. Find a little bit of hugging in of the inner thighs. Take another deep inhale here. And then from here, take a breath in. We'll release the hands down to the floor. Rounding down to that right palm, sweep the left arm open across your chest. Make a fist of that hand, take a little circle. Circling the other way, and then take a breath in here. Sweep this arm around toward the front wall. Breathe into that whole left side. Release the hands down on either side of this front foot. Lift your chest. Exhale to lengthen through that front leg. So using blocks as needed. Rebound the front knee. Heart draws forward. Exhale, lengthen all the way through that leg. Moving through that 2 more times on this last one. We'll lengthen all the way through this front leg, maybe hopping this back foot in. And then settle into the stretch. Remember, you can always bring your blocks up to the middle or the higher height here. And then just breathe. Face softens, allow the weight of the head to release. One more breath. We'll rebend the front knee, heart draws forward. Stay with fingertips or hands over the heart. Or weight into the left foot, right foot comes to meet it, folding over. Ground the feet here, take the arms all the way up as you breathe in. Breathing out, Tadasana. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Come into a long spine here. The heart draws forward, we'll step into a plank. Set the shoulder blades onto your back. You can lower the knees, or come forward to tippy toes, lower halfway. Rising into cobra, upward. Exhale, breath. Downward dog. Deep breaths in and out. See if you can actively press down into the floor, like you're pressing the floor away. From there, find that lift of the hips, thighs drawing down. Pull the belly up and in. One more breath. From here, lift the heels, bend the knees, and forward your hands. You're welcome to step or maybe hop. All the way to the head of the mat. Lengthen the belly. Folding forward. Soften your knees a bit. Hinge from your hips to rise. And releasing the arms down. Tadasana. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, fold. Come into a long spine. And then planting the hands, you're welcome to step or maybe jump. Chaturanga. You can always lower your knees. And then rising into your choice of back bend. Exhale, downward dog. We can spread the fingers here. And then pressing down into the floor like this, index fingers, thumbs. As you do, find that lift up with the signal, thighs crawl back, up and in the belly. And then lift the heels away from the floor or bend your knees. Before your hands, you can step or maybe lightly hop. Top of the mat, lengthen the belly. Folding forward, this time we'll bend the knees. Sink the hips, take the arms up alongside the ears. Come into Utkatasana, take a breath. Exhale, fold all the way down over straight legs. Long spine here, plant the hands, stepping or jumping back. Chaturanga. You can always lower your knees. Rising into cobra, upward. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises. Taking it forward between the hands. Ground the back heel, float the arms up. Warrior one. As you exhale, open up to 2. Start to settle in, bending into that front knee. And then on your next breath in, take the back hand all the way down. Frame your front foot, chaturanga. Rise to cobra, upward. Exhale, downward dog. This time raising the left leg. Bringing it forward between the hands. Ground the back heel. Sweep the arms up. Warrior one. As you exhale, open to 2, safety. And then inhaling that back hand all the way down to the floor. Frame your front foot, chaturanga, or lower the knees. Rising into cobra, upward dog. Exhale to down dog. Deep breath. Actively press the hands into the floor, just like we did in the warm-up. Find that full engagement through the arms. And then lifting the heels from here, bend the knees. Look forward to the hands. You can step or maybe hop out of your mat. Lengthen the belly. Pull forward, bend the knees. Sink the hips here, reach the arms alongside the ears. Coming into Utkatasana, take a breath. Exhale, fold all the way back down over straight legs. Long spine here, planting the hands, stepping or jumping. Chaturanga. Rising into cobra upward. Exhale back to down dog. We'll raise the right leg, bringing it forward between the hands. Ground the back heel. Float the arms up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale to open up to 2. Really start to sink into that front knee. From here, we'll flip the front palm. Slide the back hand down, reverse the warriors. And then inhale your back hand all the way to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga. Rising into cobra, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. When you're ready, taking the left leg back this time, taking it forward between the hands. Ground the back heel, sweep the arms up. Virabhadrasana 1. Open up to 2. Start to sink. From here, reverse the warrior. Flip the front palm, send the back hand down. Inhale your back hand all the way to the floor. Exhale, chaturanga. Press the floor away here, upward dog. Exhale to downward facing. Staying here, always option to lower the knees. Sink the hips toward the heels, coming into a child's pose. We'll take another breath here. Bottom of the exhale, bend the knees, look forward to the hands, step or hop. Head of the mat, lengthen the belly. Folding forward, bend the knees here. Sink the hips, take the arms all the way up alongside the ears. And then we'll refine this just a bit. So as you bend into the knees, make sure you're hinging from your hips. Chest is aiming forward, weight is reaching back for the heels. And then arms extend alongside the ears. Breath in. Exhale, fold all the way over and down straight legs. Long spine here. Planting the hands, you can step or maybe jump. Chaturanga, you can always lower your knees. And then the chest. Rise to cobra upward. Exhaling back to down dog. This time we'll raise the right leg. Bend the knee and round the spine here. Coming into that hover. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knee. Pull the belly up and in. One more like that. This one's going to come all the way forward between the hands. Take the back heel to the mat. Float the arms all the way up here. Coming into warrior 1. And then as you exhale, just opening up to 2. Readjust your stance just a bit. Spread through the front toes. Really sink into that front knee. And then find that reach and extension through the arms. Settling into the hips a bit, relax your jaw. Allow the face to soften. From here, we'll come back to reverse warrior. And then bending that elbow right to the front thigh. Take this left arm alongside the ear here and come to side angle. And then from here, see if you're dumping into this elbow. Can you find a little lift and support from underneath? In fact, can you hover that elbow away from your thigh? Staying with this, or can you extend it out and reach it toward that opposite wall? Breathe, one more breath. And then think of pressing down here to rise up, grounding down for both legs. Take the back hand all the way down. Free up that right leg, downward dog split, bend the knee, fan the hip, circle the ankle, circling the other way. And then lengthen the leg here, floating that foot down to meet the other foot. We'll come onto the left side, so left leg rises. Bend the knee and round. Re-extend. Draw your nose toward your knee here, pull your belly up and in and round. One more. This one's gonna come all the way forward between the hands. Round the back heel, float the arms all the way up to warrior 1. Exhale, open to 2. Readjust your stance a bit here. Really start to sink into that front knee. And then make sure as you bend into that front knee that this front knee aligns over the ankle, bringing this front thigh more or less parallel to the floor. See the outer edge of that back foot all the way down. And then find this reach and extension out through the arms. Settle in a bit. Let's reverse the warrior here. Flip the front palm, send the back hand down. And then bending the left elbow, bring it to the front thigh. Right arm alongside here, find this full extension. Fingertips to your toes. And then chest turning up here. Make sure you're not jumping into that left elbow. Lift the left elbow away and then maybe extend it toward that opposite wall. Breathe. One more breath here. Press down through both feet, rise back up. Warrior two. Take the back hand all the way down. Chaturanga. And then press the floor away here. If you're coming into upward dog, see if you can hover the knees and the thighs away. Exhale back to downward dog. Breathing in and out. Take a breath here. Bottom of the exhale, bend your knees. Look forward to your hands. You can step or maybe hop. Long spine here. Fold forward. We'll bend the knees, sink the hips, reach the arms all the way up alongside your ears. From here, join the palms over the heart. Aim the chest forward, take a twist to your right. Inhale, come back to Utkatasana, stay low. Exhale, twist to the left. Once again, inhale, stay low. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, twist to your left last time. You're gonna twist and then hold here. So you can put the elbow between the knees, kind of nestle yourself down, bring that elbow all the way to the outside of the right knee. And then take a peek, make sure that left knee is not traveling with it. Stay here, extend the arms. And then nice and easy, unwind, fold forward. Lengthen your belly. Plant the hands, you can step or maybe jump. Chaturanga. Rise to cobra, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. We'll raise the right leg. Bring it all the way forward between the hands. Ground the back heel. Sweep this left arm all the way up and around. Virabhadrasana 2. Settle in. Start to sink. And as you sink into that front knee, make sure you're not rolling in on the inside of that foot. Make sure this right knee is opening out to the right. Find that reach and extension out through the arms from fingertip to fingertip here. We'll take a reverse warrior. And then come back to warrior two. Lengthen all the way through that front leg. Cut this right hip under. Lengthening through the right side waist here. Take the hand to the shin. Lift the top arm up. And then use those lower ribs rolling under to turn the chest up. And release that right hand away from the shin. Come to a hover a few inches away from the floor. And then press down to rise up. Come back to warrior two. Shift your gaze down toward that front big toe. Pour all the way into the right foot here. This left hand can come to the hip. Reach the left toes away from the floor. Work towards stacking the hips here, opening the chest toward the side wall, maybe that left arm extends. Ardha Chandrasana. Nice and easy bend into that standing leg, fall back, warrior two. Nice and easy, take the back hand all the way down. Sweep this right leg back, downward dog, split. Bend the knee here, fan the hip. We'll shift forward, draw the nose for the knee. Re-extend here. Bring it across the body, tap this left elbow. From here, extend the leg, flex the foot. Stay here or open out for that left hand falling style. And then take the hand back down. Reach the right leg back, bend the knee, fan the hip. And we'll reach the knee toward that right elbow this time. Taking the foot all the way down to the outside of that right hand. And then settle in. You can come onto palms here. You can come onto the forearms. You can maybe slide blocks underneath. Soften your face a bit. Relax your jaw. Easing into this. Take another breath here. And then as you inhale, go ahead and lift this right elbow, start to turn the chest. And releasing back down once again, peel the right elbow away. Turn the chest to the right, one more like that. We're gonna turn the chest to the right, wrap the right arm around. And then staying here or bending this back knee. Option to reach back with that right hand and grab a hold of that left foot. From here, roll your chest and shoulder open. And we'll unwind. Take the hands to the inside of the foot. You can take a hold of blocks here or hands to the floor. And then lengthen over that front leg as you draw the hips down. So we'll rebend, heart draws forward. And then lengthen all the way through that front leg. 2 more like that, moving on your breath. And then the next time you rebend this knee, go ahead and take a circle this time, circling clockwise, all the way out and around. And then the next time you rebend this front knee, tuck your back toes under, find a little lift for your belly here. Or all the way into the right foot. I'm going to take this left foot to the outside of the left hand. And then start to sink the hips here. We'll come into a yogi squat. From here, let the tailbone get heavy. And from there, lengthen up to the crown of the head. Press the palms together. Press down into the feet. And from there, hover the hips. Maybe a couple inches away from the floor. A little higher than they were before. Activating all the muscles around the hips here. Breathe. Lift a teeny bit higher and keep breathing. And one more breath as you exhale. Hold. We'll toe feel the feet in a bit. You can take a hold of blocks here, opposite elbows, or maybe taking a yogi toe. Lengthen through the belly as you exhale. Just fold forward, allow the elbows to bend to the sides. Allow the weight of the head to be heavy. Release the chest toward the thighs. Let it go. Stay here with that bend in the knees, or start to lift the hips up as you do. Release the chest toward the thighs. One more breath. We'll release the toes here. Toe the feet in, bend the knees, sink the hips. Take the arms alongside the ears. Come back to Utkatasana. Join the palms over the heart. Aim your chest forward. Twist to your left. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, twist. Once again, stay low. Taking a twist to the right. One more time, back to chair. We'll take a twist to the left here and hold. So you can hook the elbow between the knees or all the way to the outside of that left knee. Make sure that right knee is not creeping forward. You can extend the arms from here. And then as you unwind, fold all the way forward over the legs. Long spine here, planting the hands, stepping or maybe jumping to chaturanga. Rising into your choice of back bend. And making your way back. Downward dog. We'll raise the left leg this time. Taking it all the way forward between the hands. Round the back heel, we'll float this right arm all the way up and around. Come right into warrior two. Settle in. Start to sink into that front knee. Keep reaching some weight into the outer edge of that back foot. We'll reverse the warrior from here. And then coming back into warrior two, lengthen all the way through that front leg. Draw the left hip under, lengthening through that side waist. Hand comes to the shin. Top arm lift. And then use those lower ribs rolling under to help the chest turn on. Energize the legs. And like someone's got you by the wrist, pulling you back up, rise. We'll rebend the front knee. Shift your gaze down toward the front big toe. Maybe that right hand comes to the hip. And then floating the back toes away from the mat. Ardha Chandrasana. Work towards stacking the hips. Open the chest toward the side wall. Maybe extending through that right arm. Energize the back leg. Take another breath here, bending into that standing leg, fall back, nice and easy, warrior two. We'll take the back hand all the way to the floor. Free up that left leg, downward dog split, bend the knee, fan the hip. From here, shifting forward, bring the nose to the knee. Re-extend the leg, lengthen the belly, bring it across the body, this time tap the elbow. Extend the leg, flex the foot. Stay right here or open out for that right arm, open across the chest, falling star. And then we'll take the hand back down. Free up that left leg, downward dog split. This time coming forward, bend the knee, aim it toward that left elbow. Take it all the way to the outside of that left hand. And then settle into the hips a bit. Stay on palms here. You're welcome to lower onto forearms. If you're sort of in between, maybe taking a block or even two underneath your forearms here. And then settle in. Relax your jaw here, soften your face. Take another breath. And exhale here. You can either stay on the block or bring the elbows down from the floor. Lift this left elbow away. Start to peel the left side of the chest away. Easing over that left shoulder and then releasing down. Once again, peel the left elbow, turn the left side of the chest. One more like that. Subtle. This time, wrap the arm all the way around the outside of the left knee. And then stay on this forearm or lift up onto the palm. Bending this back knee is an option. And if you like, reaching back with that left hand, maybe grabbing hold of the right foot. And then roll the chest and shoulder open here. Taking the hand to the outside of that foot. Breathe. One more breath. We'll unwind. Take the hands down to the inside of the left foot. Maybe onto blocks. Lengthen all the way through this front leg. As you rebend, the heart comes forward. Exhale, lengthen over that leg. Rebend. And lengthen. And next, when you bend into this right knee, we'll take a little circle. This time moving counterclockwise. Over to the left, all the way back and around. Direction of that left foot. Next time you bend into that left knee, tuck your back toes under. This time find a little lift through the belly. Fire up that back leg. We're all the way into the left foot here. Take the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Start to sink the hips. Let the tailbone get heavy. And then from here, find a little lift away from the floor. So engaging all those muscles around the hips instead of just sinking into the joint. Lift a teeny bit higher. Breathe. Activate those muscles, pressing into both feet. One more breath. Exhale. Hold. Toe heel the feet in a bit. Reach the feet are underneath the sitting bones. Taking a hold of opposite elbows. Yogi toe, or this time maybe lifting the feet, slide the hands all the way underneath. The weight of the head be heavy, relax your jaw, get into gravity. And you can take a soft bend of the knees. Let the chest collapse onto the thighs, let the head be heavy, and then maybe lengthen the legs, lifting the hips up toward the ceiling. From here, release the toes. Toe heel the feet in just a bit, bend the knees, and roll it up and stand. Shoulders roll back to the top, row top. Take a moment to just find Tadasana here, finding that grounding down to lift up to the crown of the head. From here, pouring the weight into that right foot. Lift the left toes away. And then we'll bend into this right knee. Wrap the left leg around. The foot can hang. The toes can touch down to the floor block. Or tuck it back behind the calf. And then since that left leg is on top, bring the left arm up underneath here. Start to sink. And then from here round, holding forward, following out the belly, elbows to the knees. And then we'll unwind the top leg, reach it straight back behind you. Nice soft landing. Lift the elbows up toward the ceiling, little back bend here. And just open out to two. Lengthen all the way through that leg. Bring your feet to their parallel here. Turn to face the sidewalk. Lift the chest. And we'll fold over. Check out your feet here. Make sure they're parallel. We're slightly turned in. Nice wide stance. Reaching the crown of the head toward the floor. Easing into this, keep breaths in and out. Take another breath here. Lengthen the belly, walking around toward this front foot, spinning off the back heel. From here, you can grab and hold up some blocks as needed. You're gonna step the back foot in a bit, ground your heel. And you can take the blocks up a little higher as needed, lengthen your belly, and then folding forward over this front leg. So we're setting up for first Uttanasana. Now, you can stay here or you're welcome to try a little self-adjustment. So you want to bring equal weight into both feet here and make sure that pelvis is level. So you can take your right thumb, drag the right hip crease back. And then staying right here, or maybe this left thumb comes to the mound of the front big toe and then pull apart in both directions. You should feel the whole back of that right leg lay down. Breathe. Release from here, holding over. And we'll shift the gaze forward to that front big toe. A little bit into that right knee. Step your left foot to meet it. Feet are sitting bone width apart. Soften the knees. Make your way in. This time, pouring the weight into the left foot. Take the right foot up. Bend into this left knee. You take the hands to the hips to start, and you can either go ahead and release the foot hanging toward the floor and tap it down to the floor or lock. Or go ahead and wrap the leg. And then that right leg is on top. So this time the right arm will come up underneath. Elbows in line with shoulders to start and then round, folding over, elbows to the knees. Unwind here, bring that leg straight out. Like you're bringing a footprint to that wall behind you and then bending into your standing leg here. Lift the elbows and we'll unwind warrior two. And lengthen. Take the feet to their parallel. Readjust your stance. Lengthen the belly, fold forward. Come into a second set, wide-legged forward fold. You're welcome to take a knee toe here, hands underneath the feet. You're welcome to take a little block or the front of the head, almost toward the floor. You can slide a block underneath, maybe. Breathe. Take another breath in. One more deep inhale. Exhale the breath fully and we'll lengthen the belly. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, start to walk around, spin off this back heel. Bend into the front knee and then hop your back foot in just a bit, ground the heel. So make sure that back heel is grounded and then you can take a hold blocks. Lengthen through the belly, holding forward over this front leg for Uttanasana. And then you're welcome to stay here or this time left thumb. Drag this left hip crease back. And then this right thumb can come to the mound of that front big toe. Pull apart of the front. Breathe. And then releasing. Take another breath here. Bend into this front knee. And just step your right foot to meet your left. Nice. From here, softening the knees. Into the hands and thighs, roll it up. And we'll take the arms all the way up, exhale, fold. Take a long spine here, and then stepping into a plank. Go for a final vinyasa, or lifting up into down dog. We'll reach the right leg back. This time taking it forward between the hands, walk the foot over to the left here, and we'll drop the knee over to the right. So you're welcome to take a block or blanket underneath this hip. You can pad the front of that left thigh as well. Lengthen the belly here, we'll hold. So you're also welcome to take a reclining pigeon, bring onto the back here. Right knee, or right ankle to the left knee. Staying with us a few more rounds of breath, nice and easy. Another breath in. Exhale it out. And then walking the hands in here. Take your time. Keep padding away from that hip. And from here, we'll roll onto that hip. Keep rolling until those left toes point up toward the ceiling. Take this other foot to the inner groin, sit up top. Take a twist to your right. And then reaching that right arm alongside your ear, take a side bend over to your left. Find that sense of Tadasana through that left leg. Keep this hand here or slide it down. Keep the chest turning up, breathing into that whole right side. One more breath. And we'll slowly rise. Take the hand to the outside of the hip. And this time, peel the hips away. Take this left arm alongside the ear. Breathe into that whole left side. And we'll take the hand down. Tuck your toes under. Draw your nose to your knee. Free up that right leg. And then the knee. You fan the head. Encircle the ankle. And when you're ready, left leg. Bring it forward between the hands. You're welcome to take some padding underneath this hip. You can also pad the front of that right thigh here. Lift your chest. And when you're ready, fold over. Never want to hear you say that you did it all. When you like that way, you know what? And then settling in, relax your jaw, soften your face a bit. No one's gonna love you more than I do. Someone, they should warn you. Things start quick, never seems now. The whole thing's tumbling down. Things start quick, never seems now. Things start quick, never seems now. Tumbling down. Take another deep breath in here. We'll exhale it out and then slowly walking the hands in, really patting away from that left hip, rolling onto that left hip. And then keep rolling till those right toes point up. Flex the foot here, find that sense of Tadasana through that leg. Take a twist out to your left. This time left arm alongside your side bend to your right. You can keep this right hand here, helping to turn the chest up or slide it down the calf of the heel. And then direct your breath into that whole left side. Find that length out through the fingertips. One more breath in. Release the hand down. Reach that right arm alongside the ear. Breathe into that right side. And we'll take the hand back down. Tuck the toes under, nose to your knee. Free up that leg. And then the knees stack the hips here, maybe circling the ankle. And then lengthening that leg. Float the foot down to meet the other foot. We'll bend the knees here. Look forward the hands and step or hop. Making to a seat. From here, keep your block handy. You're going to lower all the way down onto your back. And then lift the hips up. We're going to take a supported bridge. So you can take the block at the low height or the medium height here. Take it underneath the sacrum, this flat bone at the base of the spine. And then stay here for a couple of breaths, just allowing the block to do the work for you here. If that doesn't feel quite high enough, you're welcome to go step 2 on a low height if you have. Breathing into this. And then you're welcome to stay with supported bridge if this feels nice, opening up the front of the body, or you can lengthen that right leg and then the left leg up toward the ceiling here. If you don't have blocks, you're welcome to take this up against the wall for legs at the wall. And then from here, you can release your arms, your sides, bring your palms to face up. Close your eyes. And then just softening into this. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Another deep inhale here. Exhale it out. And then take a breath in and take that entire exhale to bend the knees and lower the feet all the way down to the floor. Taking your time. Once the toes touch down, lift the hips, slide your blocks out here. Just walk your feet out to the edges of the mat. Drop the knees toward the center. We'll take a moment and neutralize, dropping the knees to the left, to the right. Taking your time. And then the next time you drop your knees over the right, just look over that left shoulder, breathe into that whole left side. Releasing back to the center, drop the knees over to the left. Breathe into that whole right side. Coming back to the center, lifting the legs one at a time, long onto your mat here. You're welcome to grab a sweatshirt, you can do the lights if you like, and you can roll a blanket. Bring it for some support underneath the knees if you like. Lying back into Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it all the way down to your toes. And then working your way up. Letting go of any tension you're still holding on to your feet. Traveling your way up to your shins, calves, your thighs, your hips, your back, your belly, your chest, your arms at your sides. All the way up to the shoulders, the neck, the head, letting go. From here, starting to deepen the breath. Bring some movement back to the body, wiggling the fingers, the toes. And when you're ready, taking the arms up overhead, taking this final stretch from the fingers all the way down to your toes. And bend the knees in one at a time and just roll onto the right side. And pause. Take a moment to just soak in. The effects of your practice. And keeping the eyes closed, go ahead and make your way up to a seat. And we'll come back to where we started. Bringing the hands together over the heart, returning to your intention. And closing class with the sound of one home. Bring my hands to heart center, folding forward. Namaste. Thanks so much, guys.
Thank you, Meredith.
Thank you. Have a great day. Did your mom make it on okay?
She did, yep.
Oh, good.
Great
Did
class,
you enjoy
Meredith.
it? I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, you've got your tank. Nice, Amy. Yay.
Yep. Love it.
Yay. The t-shirts from the challenge, just so you know, have been delayed. I just talked to them yesterday, so they should be here at the end of this week. So don't worry, I did not forget.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Good to see
Thank you,
everybody's
Meredith.
faces. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.